Hi Leander, my name is Corey and I work for the Parks and Recreation Department running our Senior Citizens program called the Active Adults. Today we're going to have a video on cardio exercises that are designed for senior citizens to continue to stay fit and healthy in their own home. Now these exercises do not require any sort of equipment, however I do recommend that you have some sort of stable support, whether it be a chair or a couch, that you can rely on in case you need that for your balance. Let's get started. Our first exercise today is going to be a one-legged jumping jack. We essentially just break down the regular jumping jack to something that's a bit easier on the knees of our senior citizens. You will start making sure that you have plenty of space all around you. You're going to start by stepping over to one side and then to the other. It's important to alternate. Bring your arms all the way up and bend your knees as much as you can when you go off to the side. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing high knees. Essentially, you're going to stand in place, although you can walk across the room. You're going to bring your knees as high up as you can. Now, as I said before, if you should need some support, always you can grab onto your chair or your couch, whichever you are using for your support. Now, you also want to move your arms up and down, just adding a bit more to your workout. Although you can leave them to the side, but I find that you're going to have better balance if you sort of mimic your regular movements. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing some lunges. Now, lunges can be quite difficult for senior citizens, especially for those who have bad knees or hip problems. However, it is important to always work out all the muscles that you have in your body. Now, for those who have some problems with their knees or hips, I highly recommend that you grab a chair or some sort of support, and what you're going to do is you're just going to slowly go down and up. Down and up. Just like this. You're not really going to be taking steps with your lunges, you're just going to go down and up. And almost you can even use your arms to help bring yourself back up whenever you go down. Now, even though you are using both legs, it's important just to switch around, do both sides. And of course, if you don't have any balance issues, you can always just try a regular lunge. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing a squat. Now, just like with the lunges, for those who have problems with their knees or hips, it can be helpful just to do a slightly adjusted, not as intense squat. So for those who have hip and knee problems, you can grab the back of your chair or your couch and you can just go as far down as you can, just like that. Using the chair for support, that way it's always there. Should you have extra issues with your balance, you can also put a chair behind you so that if you do feel like you're going to fall, you can fall back into your chair. Now for those without the knee or hip problems, you could just do a regular lunge or squat. Bring your arms out to help with your balance. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing toe lifts. We're going to follow it up with some heel lifts. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to rise yourself up on your toes, just like that. It is important for these two exercises that you find some level of balance or some sort of support system, whether it be a chair, a couch, or a wall, just to be safe, even if you find yourself with a good amount of balance. especially for heel lifts. Because you're going to find that you're actually rocking yourself back a little bit when you bring up your toes. Our next exercise is going to be a series of exercises. It's all focusing around toe taps, where we're going to go forward, side, and back. You're going to start by grabbing some sort of balance and bringing your front foot forward and just tapping only on your toes. You do the same thing for going out to the side. And going back. Excellent. For our next set of exercises, we're going to be doing a leg swing. Now this set of exercises is going to require a larger area of free movement, so be sure that you want to clear out any sort of clutter that you have around your exercise area. You're going to grab your support device, whether it be your chair, couch, or wall, and with your leg that's closest to the support device, you're going to swing it forward and back. You want to keep your leg straight the whole time. And then you're going to bend your knee as it comes back behind you, almost trying to kick your butt. Don't forget to do both of your legs before moving on. Now our next leg swing is going to be side to side while keeping your body face forward. For that, I'm going to face this chair forward. You want to make sure that you have plenty of room in front of you as you're going to bring your leg out and across. Now, as you bring your leg out, you're going to notice that my leg is forward, facing the same way as my body, but when I bring it across my body, it's going to go perpendicular, facing towards the area or the direction that it is swinging. Excellent. Our next exercise is going to be a seated rise. Now it's important as you stand up from your chair in this exercise, you're going to keep your arms out. You're going to do your best to try to stand up all with your leg muscles only. Don't try to use your arms to help yourself up. Bring your arms out, and you're going to stand up. And you're going to go right back down to sit it again. And repeat the process. If you find that your balance is better if you keep your arms out, that's fine as well. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing some imitation punches. There will be 3 varieties of punches that we're going to do today. You got your forward punch, you got your hook, and you got your uppercut. Now it's important whenever you get started with your punches, you're going to take a nice stance with 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. You want to keep these feet about shoulder length apart and bring your arms up. And you're going to punch out and in. you want to switch to your hook. And your uppercut. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing our core rotation. It's important that as you're doing your core rotation, you go very slowly, as you do not want to pull or tear any muscles in your back or your core. We're going to start with our arms out, and we're going to twist, and as you twist, you're going to bend your elbows in. Then back out, and twist the other way. Now you can add some variation to this twist if you want by tilting yourself, twisting down and up. Our next exercise is going to be called the windmill. Now we're going to start with our arms out, and you're going to slowly create some circles, starting with some small circles. You want to be sure that you're keeping slow movements, as you don't want to pull any sort of muscles. Now gradually increase the size of your windmill, making bigger and bigger circles. And then slowly make them smaller again. Excellent. Well, thank you all so much for watching our video today. We do hope that these cardio exercises will be easy enough for you to do at your own home, and it's an excellent way to throw into your workout to give you something to do without equipment and weights, resistance bands, and whatever you are using. Please, if you are interested in staying up to date with all of Leander Parks Recreation videos, please subscribe to our YouTube page. And we do hope that you continue to watch our videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.